She said I needed a lesson. I didn't argue, I just watched them drive away. Moments later, a black truck pulled up. My bodyguard stepped out, calm and ready. I smiled as I climbed in. Her cruelty had ended. This was her last mistake. The rain was relentless. My shoes were soaked, my clothes clung to me, and my wife's laughter still echoed as the SUV taillights vanished down the highway. 87 miles from home. No wallet, no phone. Just the storm and her cruelty. She called it a lesson, but she didn't realize I don't take lessons, I deliver them. When I met her, she pretended to admire my discipline. She said she loved how calm I was, how in control. I thought she respected it. I thought she respected me. Over time, the truth surfaced. She didn't love control. She wanted to break it. She tested me with games, little humiliations disguised as jokes. Her friends cheered her on. I endured it in silence, calculating, because silence is sharper than rage. The signs were everywhere. The way she rolled her eyes when I spoke. The way her friends whispered around her, then smirked at me. The way my credit cards started disappearing from my wallet, always with excuses. Then I overheard her one night on the phone. "He's too calm, too cold. I'm going to show him who's in charge." That was the moment I knew. She didn't just want power. She wanted to see me crawl. But I don't crawl. I don't beg. Instead, I hired someone she didn't know existed. A bodyguard. Silent, efficient, loyal only to me. He didn't stand beside me in public, didn't follow me at dinners. He watched from shadows, a safeguard she never suspected. I began preparing, quietly shifting accounts, removing her name from investments, building a file of her reckless spending, her little affairs, her debts hidden behind shopping bags and lies. By the time she staged her lesson, she was already standing on a trapdoor. She just didn't see the rope in my hands. That night, as her SUV vanished, I stood in the rain unmoving. Not angry, not panicked, waiting. Right on cue, the black truck pulled up. The door opened. My bodyguard stepped out, umbrella in hand. "Sir," he said calmly, like we were leaving an office meeting. I smiled as I climbed in. The heat of the truck wrapped around me. My soaked clothes steamed. "Is everything ready?" I asked. "Yes, sir. Documents are filed, accounts secured. She'll wake up to nothing." We drove back in silence. I stared out at the blur of rain, already rehearsing what would come next. Morning light. She returned home smug, still half drunk from laughter and victory. She didn't expect to find me already there, dry, composed, sipping coffee at the head of the table. Her smile faltered. "How did you?" I slid the folder across the table. Read. Inside, bank statements, divorce papers, evidence of her spending and infidelity. A notice of eviction, her name nowhere on the deed. Her friends, the ones who cheered her cruelty, had been cut off too. I made sure of it. No more free dinners, no more vacations on my card. Her face drained as she flipped page after page. You can't do this." I leaned back, calm, controlled. "You already did. I just finished it." Her tantrum was expected, screaming, tears, threats. But tantrums don't pay bills. Tantrums don't fight signed contracts and frozen accounts. She tried to call her friends. Their numbers were disconnected, at least for her. I'd already warned them, stay out or sink with her. She tried to move money. There was none left to move. Finally, she tried to run. But the world outside the house didn't belong to her anymore. The house didn't either. By sundown, she was gone, bags in hand. No car, no credit, no allies. Just her reflection in the glass door as it shut behind her. I didn't celebrate. Revenge isn't a party. It's a quiet satisfaction, a steady breath, a return to order. She thought abandoning me on a rainy highway would break me. But I don't break in the rain. I sharpen. Now the house is quiet. My accounts are secure. My life, mine again. She's out there somewhere, telling her version of the story, painting herself the victim. Let her. People always reveal themselves eventually. And when they think they're teaching me a lesson, I let them. Because in the end, I always write the final chapter. She thought she left me stranded, but I was never alone. She thought she had power, but she was living inside the world I built, under rules I allowed. Her last mistake wasn't leaving me in the rain. Her last mistake was believing the storm made me weaker. It didn't. It made me unstoppable.